Time on the track.
You already know what this is, man. I'm talking about nothing but hype shit. Hype me up, man. You know what I'm talking about? This No Rap Cap podcast is nothing but real raw shit, man. Can't get this shit over the county. Gotta come rock with us to get it. I go by Gas the Psychiatrist.
I'm Mr. MEANA, the motivator, brother. Here to motivate the nation.
Facts.
Gonna do, man. We're gonna motivate the nation, man. There's a lot motivating the nation today, man.
Man.
Adrien Broner.
Yes, Lord.
Dude got hung because we ain't cover that.
But
What's something else?
and Dame.
And Dame that Dash.
Yeah, Dash is back, man. Dame Dash back, man. Like I'm happy he back in his pocket, you know what I'm saying?
He back in his bag.
Popping his shit the way he pop it, you know what I'm talking about? And he delivered on the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta talk about Adrien Broner first. Though.
We're gonna talk about Broner first. Now Broner was drunk, brother.
Think so?
Man, drunk as a skunk. Cause you know they
What is a
film
fist?
at night.
All right.
So he was drunk, man. He came in there drunk and he just couldn't handle his composure, you know what I'm saying? Around, you know,
Round Stack Baby.
Round Stack Baby. And even your other girl, Arabia.
Gotta be salty.
I gotta be sorry.
This nigga. Nah, that's some OG shit.
If your name Arabia, I gotta be sorry.
Facts.
I thought
That
that
was
was
a
a
good
ball.
one.
That was a ball. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
that
I'm
was a
saying?
good one.
Yeah, that was cool. And I saw Cam and Mace, you know what I'm saying, they was trying to, for the most part, keep their composure with him. You know what I'm saying? You know, he just never would stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just nonstop. You know, the girl, old man was in there. It was highly disrespectful. Now, I seen people in the comments.
Whole man was in there?
Yeah, whole man was in there. That's what he said. I just told you, the girl, old man in here, and you just keep, you know, making shots at her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it no more. Go ahead, bro. I'm going to pay you your money. You know what I'm saying? Because I know your time is worth money, so I'm going to pay you the money. I told you I'm going to pay you. He went in his bag, gave him his money, and sent him on out of there. Told him he could wait outside after, and they could finish chopping it up. You know, but it ain't no more show, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was the illest thing, and I thought that was good that he defended the young lady, like especially his co-host. You know what I'm saying? You know, she was just trying to laugh it off to keep it professional. That's not her platform directly. She work on the platform, but she was trying to keep it cordial as she could. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that was honorable for Cam to kind of like step up and be like, "Nah, that's it, bro. I can't do it no more." What you say? He should have let her handle her own business.
You saying that, so that must be one thing, one way that you feel that you should have said that you left out. Because you saying that before I even.
Cause I know that's I know.
How you gonna know how would you don't even?
I know how you think sometimes.
Man, get the fuck
I've
out
been
here.
podcasting with you 3 years now. I could look at you and know he ain't feeling the same way I'm feeling because you'd have been facts.
Oh, I did that when you just when it's facts, not if I agree or not.
That's facts.
That was facts.
That was facts.
That was
honorable.
facts.
That was honorable, man. For him to step up for his little sister like that he co-hosts with, you know what I'm saying, when shit just getting a little bit out of hand. Like, I just thought that he stepped up to the plate like, nah, we can't do this no longer. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just don't want to stop. I done gave you fucking 10 times the, you know what I'm saying? You just keep, every question that they ask, he deterred the question by saying, Stacks. Oh, you know, and then it was like a little bit offensive when his first introduction to her because he was like, you look better in real life than, you know, on camera. And she didn't really know how to take that. Like, what you mean? Like, so I look bad on camera? No, not saying that, just saying you look better in person, like, you know, whatever. So, you know, his game was just all the way left side, you know. The girl wasn't, even if she would have been single and open, you know what I'm saying, that just wasn't the right approach, you know what I'm saying, to me, for as if you're trying to shoot your stick at somebody like that. I don't think that was the right thing. That's why I knew he was a little full of something, you know. He looked like liquor, though, you know what I'm saying? And he was kind of slurred when it come to answering questions, things of that nature. So he had to be kind of full of something.
Right. Nah, you said that you know how I think. No, what it be is I think it just be solely this. By you just being an older person, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just think that you never look like none of your thoughts never be on some internet clout staging. Like your mind go clean past that about whatever situation. Even though you might think of that later on down the line, but them thoughts right there don't come directly to you first. That'll be your first thoughts, what you really said. And on the opposite side, what you saying is how I treat the thoughts of what I'm telling you. The shit that you saying be so far down the line from my first real thoughts, and it be my first thought be the shit that I just told you that be your thoughts so far down the line. The clout, the staging, the all that type of shit. That's my first thoughts, bro. What the way the world is and this internet shit. That's my first thoughts. No more than that, because I could take a lot of things in out that podcast and just be like, nah, man, it wouldn't go that way. First, this Adrien Broner. This ain't no fucking scallywag homeless ass nigga who you could just handle, put out, talk crazy to, and none of that. Not this nigga right here.
Right,
I've been following this nigga a minute, and he got hands. So this ain't no nigga that you about to just play with like that. And on the opposite side, that dude is from the hood, and I think he a respectful nigga. And for his Dipset and Cam and Mace, they really mean a lot to him. And he wouldn't just do that.
So
he wouldn't disrespect him and act like it. You know what I'm saying? I just looked at that. It was staged and it was just something to get views, bro. He wouldn't handle him like that. Look like he talking about give you the rest of your money. Like he gave him $900, bro. This nigga, you see what I'm saying? It looked like he really gave him $900, bro. That shit was stupid small.
It looked like maybe 3 racks to me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but if a person is intoxicated or whatever like that, and
I don't think he would have did. They would have did him like because if
you set for the go for the night.
That's pattern. That's like intoxicated behavior.
That's why we had to get you out of here.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if he came on some intoxicated shit and the nigga put him out for intoxicated behavior, that's a little. I don't understand.
Inappropriate behavior, meaning like, yeah, we could tolerate intoxication. We can deal with you like, oh yeah, tripping, saying funny shit, whatever. We laughing, it's a good jokes. But if it's getting inappropriate to a level where you're disrespecting somebody that I need to step up for, I just think that's where it went at. Nobody was making him just say Stacks. And then when the other girl come, ooh, your name is Ray, call me South. He just was nonstop on the females.
Yeah, that's what make me think it was staged. Like I just don't see him being that type of person. You know what I'm saying?
But he arrogant and
not on the TV on the show, just trying to be on some perverted shit on Camden show. I just can't see him doing that, bro.
Yeah, I can't see him doing that in a sober mind, but in an intoxicated mind, I could see him just off his rocker with it. Like,
well, that might be a point.
Yeah, he couldn't even answer questions that they was asking directly, like straight up. Like they asked him, like, "How you feel about?"
Well, you only thing make it a little woo if you keep that part in there. That he was intoxicated. If you take that out, I'm 100% for sure that I'm saying the stage then.
And I would agree with you on that. I would have been like, man, they
so that's a strong.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the intoxicated part of being like he just was a little, or even with going out, like look, I love you, bro. Go ahead, walk. He had the little drunk stagger out. You know what I'm saying? He looked drunk, man. You think he was acting with the drunkenness? Because see, when you look at his social media page, he's kind of like that with females as well. Like he just say all kind of shit and. He don't have a respect, like I don't think he have a lot of respect for women just overall. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Cam and them do to a level either, but they still know how to carry themselves, like, you know what I'm saying, in a professional setting. I think if he came there drunk, like that probably wouldn't have been the way he handled it normally, but with him being drunk, he just kind of got caught up in.
Check this out, brother. If we get a nigga on the show and we honored to have him,
yep.
You know what I'm saying? We even if that person say something that's uncomfortable to us, but not just like blatant, we gotta kind of fucking like think about it, talk, discuss all kind of shit to even see if the nigga says some uncomfortable shit. That ain't nothing we gonna question because we don't want that to dictate us not having to not getting the podcast from the person that we honored to do. You see what I'm saying? Right. We'll tick him off from the wrong way. We try to ask him some shit that he feel us uncomfortable about, I mean, that we felt uncomfortable about. Like, oh man, we might lose the interview. You see what I'm saying?
It's possible.
And I'm using that, bro, for that situation right there. If a person just say they got to be honored to have them, they got them, right? If a person say you look better in person, and we some people that's honored to have them, I don't think we'll go the route of, what you mean? That mean that I'm ugly on? You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't cause for that type of rebuttal. You understand what I'm saying? For you to be like, question mark, it made her feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
That ain't no uncomfortable shit. Even if somebody say that most people not about to take that disrespectful, bro.
So listen, as from the professional side of it, she laughed it off. Like she questioned him back on where you going at with that. I don't really. She said, first of all, I don't know how to take that, and she was laughing like it was all jokes. They kind of laughing. Everything was like we joking with it. Like we ain't gonna take it as nothing.
Is it a little something in there making you take it another way though?
I'm saying from what he said, I could see where the female took it.
Man, fuck no.
I could see that, but listen, your opinion for how you see it, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you feeling like I don't think it was nothing, but to me judging off the female, she looked like I don't really know how to take that. It was laughing, but he was like, no, you look good. You just look beautiful. He kind of fixed that in a way of like, I'm just saying you just look even better in person. Not saying you look ugly on camera, but you look better in person.
No, I'm getting that, brother.
Better.
I'm getting that. I'm just saying when most people say that, that's what they saying. They not saying you look ugly. For him to explain, no, baby, I'm not saying that. Most people, you know what they saying when they say that. But you just look so beautiful to me right now that I ain't get that same woo off a picture. I ain't say you was ugly on the picture. I'm just not getting that full, you know what I'm saying, details, the eyes, got that mole right there by the ear. I ain't seeing all of that on the woo. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing close to you look ugly on your pictures. Right. And people who say that, they know that's what the person's saying. Yeah. So that makes shit don't even look right. It just look most days to me when you making a problem when that's not really a problem from another black nigga that's Adrien Broner. He not saying that to disrespect you. In front cam and me, somebody look up to, I can't see it.
So let me bring it back. Let me rewind it a little bit. So maybe
I ain't making no sense at all.
No, you're making a lot of sense, but I'm bringing it back to say now they never showed the part where they said, I told you when Cam got to the part of saying, bro, I told you gotta go. I assume something happened prior to them even going on camera because he said, I told you, whole man in here, which that was never said on camera until he said it that second. Like he said at that time, that was the first time I heard that the old man was in there. So evidently, when he must have came prior to them even doing whatever, he probably was already like making these little remarks because we don't know what happened prior to lights, camera. All right, let's go, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been an issue that was going on with him just being a certain kind of way, belligerent, like earlier, and then when it got on camera, like he's still with it. We still trying to get this guest thing going. We still trying to do this podcast. But as we keep going. You just don't want to stop now, bro. Like you just constantly going. So you know what, bro? Let me give you your money and you gone.
If me and
they staged it was pretty good.
I know. All right, well, that's cool. But I'm just saying, like if I was sitting right here with your wife, like me, your wife done the podcast with me. Right? And we had a guest. You here? You in the spot with us, but your wife do this podcast with me. And I fuck with you. You my partner. The same partner you is right now. You the same thing. It's just that you don't do the podcast with me. Tyra do. You know what I'm saying? So when me and Tyra doing the podcast and we got a guest and a guest disrespecting Tyra, is you waiting on gas? Because we locked in. Is you waiting on gas to say something? Or you saying something from the outside because a nigga disrespecting your wife?
I'm saying something from the outside.
Fuck, you ain't worrying about, man, I don't want to fuck up gas and Tyra's show. That's their thing. And we ain't worrying about none of that.
Nah.
That make my case all the way official then.
Nah, not really because that's the
you just say you would do that yourself.
I'm saying what I would do. That don't mean that the next man is me or move
well,
like
true that. That's facts.
So with him not being that type of, he may be not that type of dude. Stacks look like a laid back girl, like she don't come from the streets, hood, or nothing. Look like she just went to college and good girl, like overall. And I don't know what kind of guy she date, but she could date a guy that's like non-confrontational and just kind of like laid back and chill. It might be that. I'm not him. So when you asking me what I would do, is probably totally opposite of what this guy would do. Like,
But
I do understand.
You do could see people doing that though.
Fucking right. I'm quite sure you put yourself in that same shoe, you'll be like, hold up, bro. Like,
No, I'm saying you could see people playing it the other way, like different from us.
different from how we do it, because they got guys that's just not confrontational and they let a lot of shit go that I just wouldn't let go. I've seen it happen in real life. People just tolerate some shit and that leads to an argument between that girl and the dude because you didn't stand up for me properly.
Yeah, right. Because I don't even think, like, nigga, you being confrontational or not confrontational got anything to do with you standing up for your wife.
Yeah, he probably feel like, oh, it could go this way. I'm gonna let this play out, but as soon as this thing over, I gotta tell dude like with it, like.
Now that's understandable.
I don't get down like
that's
that.
I ain't sure enough to do that, but that's more understandable than the first one. Just I ain't confrontational.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's different stroke for different folks. They got some guys They just not.
I can't do that neither.
Yeah, I would have said it.
I would rather my girl do that. Like I'm a cheeky nigga. Like the stuff that I can't do, I would want my girl to do that though. Like if you upset about something, we out in the public or something happen, just wait till we get to the crib, wait till we get in the car together, and you do it.
Right. Yeah, you prefer that, but you don't got that kind of patience.
Not for myself. It was on me. I'm
flashing
on site.
Right, on site. So I get it. It come with temper. It come with how you was raised, what you come from. All that play a part with what you stand for too.
But this what I thought you was going. You said that, so I was like, damn, I rest my case. But this would have been like, you would have altered my whole shit if you would have said this. This really, I really thought you would have said. And I think you still gonna say, well, I ain't say that, but that's probably how it's gonna go before anything. I thought you was gonna say, before I even could answer from off the side, my girl was gonna be defending her own fucking self.
Right.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought you was gonna say.
But the way you asked me, you was asking it from my point of view. How would I deal with it? I couldn't even. I was thinking more of me, like what I would do. But if you knowing my girl, she would have flashed. Like, hold up, bro. Like I told you, like she would have just fucked that. They would have had to start again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it would have been like, I don't get down like that. You disrespecting my old man. Boo, boo, boo. She would have like spoke on that probably herself. So
if you knowing that about your girl, right? Mm-hmm. And you got this type of girl, and she ain't approach it like that. She ain't say nothing. Right. You following that lead of saying, well, she must ain't feel the respect. Are you still taking it up in your own self and telling niggas something? Because you know your girl. If she would have felt the respect, she would have said something. She ain't saying nothing. So you looking at it like she on camera because she ain't saying nothing? She don't feel disrespected?
I feel disrespected.
It don't even matter if
she don't care what she feel.
But he talking at home and shit.
Yeah, but still, that's my girl. So I don't like what you're doing. Regardless if she ain't take it as nothing or did take it as something, I'm still feeling how I feel about it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I play a part in it. That's still my girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? So in the mix of that, hold up, partner, you gonna stop. They done told you already that.
That's probably what I do.
Now you disrespecting me because I understand she a pretty girl and you shooting your stick, but right now you disrespecting me because nigga done told you already that's an old man. Like, I'm not mad when you first come in and say, ooh, you pretty stacks, Lord. And the nigga, hold up, man, old man right there. We already got that straight behind the scenes. Right. Then we get on and you keep going. Yeah, you the new old man was in there.
Right.
They would have had to say old man in there because the old man would have said something.
Told your boyfriend in here, brother.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to say that because if it went the way it's going, you the new old man.
That's him right there.
See, that old man tripping. Fuck if you're a boxer. I'm T.I. going against Mayweather when it come down to... Yeah.
That was the next we gonna go get to. Oh, I say, hey, bitch, you don't think a boxer.
Yeah, but
that's how I know a nigga ain't gonna handle them like that. That's why I think it's a little stage, bro.
But listen,
can't handle them like that.
He ain't handling them bad. He handling them professionally. Look, bro, we can't do that. When we just give you money, you gotta go. I didn't see why you handling them bad.
So you won't.
Dog, you gotta go, brother. I can't do it no more. We can't do this no more. We can't do this no more, man. You just don't want to stop. Like, we done warned you 3-4 times. Leave it alone, old man in here. Come on, bro, chill. And you still going right back with the move every time. Every time we get to a question that you did, Stacks. No, man. You ain't about to lust over this man with girl like that in front of him. I gotta say something.
It's like, sometimes, like, I just can't come up with nothing off my head like a scenario, but I just know sometimes a person like tell you fuck you in a nice way type shit. You know what I'm saying? I just think it was one of them. You probably didn't handle them aggressively.
Listen, it was fucking in a nice way. Don't get me wrong. It was fucking in a nice way. I would agree that it was that, but it still was a professional way handled.
Well, yeah, professional. So that's most like what we saying, though.
Yeah,
Like,
look, bro, I'm gonna give you money for your time. I ain't tell you just get out. Nah, bro, get the fuck.
All that was you know what I'm saying? All that was the arrogant shit that's not for TV and like on some hood nigga like handling you. Man, your bread, man. Stupid ass out here. That's basically what that is. You know what I'm saying? Get your bread, make your stupid ass out here. Because, you know what I'm saying? You ain't talking about nothing anyway. They pay you the $1,500 that you wanted.
And you drunk.
And you drunk, man. You know what I'm saying?
Go. So some of the handle could have been because I think you drunk. Like, you know, you look all bad.
Oh, niggas do that.
Yeah, they'll play on you a little
Niggas
differently
do that.
than, like, he a little fucked up. He ain't all the way in it. Even
Oh,
if you
do you
try
think
to
niggas
fight,
do that?
You're fucking right.
Yeah, niggas
You know,
do that.
nigga play on you because of he off his base.
I don't think nigga go too hard with it though, but nigga take a little inch though. Cause nigga don't want somebody else to tell you that, man, you know that bitch played you like that last night, mean a bitch. Cause nigga know, like
started as a problem down the
line.
So
you'll do some little shit though, but I don't think you'll really go crazy. Cause you know.
Which the same thing that Cam did. He didn't go crazy. He did a little something. You gotta go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You can wait in the lobby. We can chop it up when we finish, but we can't do it no more. But we got to get to our show because right now you not answering nothing. Like everything that we ask a question about, you just keep not answering.
I didn't think about this too though, big brother. If this shit wasn't staged and we fuck with this nigga that we interviewing and he doing that shit, this not live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't even gotta come out with that at all. If I fuck with Big Brother, I love you. Just go ahead, wait for us out there. Like I don't even have to let the public know this even was a thing. You see what I'm saying? If I fucked it with you for real, like you saying, I fucked it with you. We only gotta put this out that the people know this even took place. What's wrong with that?
I don't have to do that, right?
How?
No. Listen, I'm saying exactly what you're saying. They don't have to do that.
Oh no, they don't have to.
But at the end of the day, that it was done, keep that in there. That's good content, good footage. We can run with that.
All right.
Not that it stays, just that it happened. Keep it going. We're gonna keep it raw, and that's why they said the part that they edit out, we're gonna edit at 5. So they got more footage that we didn't see in the show that maybe whatever happened after it could have been an argument.
So you saying you made it? You the shit that we tripping over, you saying you really made that TV ready. Cause this other shit we got in the clutch supposed to be the woo, like
it's just another.
We took this out.
Yeah, but this a part that's gonna go crazy on its own. This clip that we gonna drop on y'all for 5 gonna be something else that gonna make it even crazier from this point. Like, yeah, it's all money. It makes sense.
No, lying like on some shit like I ain't tripping like that. What it was, big brother, but I ain't tripping. Put it out. I was down bad, but. If we ain't gonna waste it. We ain't gonna waste the footage. If it's something to put out, we gonna make some few dollars off of.
We're gonna run with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's good footage. You know, it don't have to be staged. It's just, that's the way it went. It's good content. Nothing happened from it. He understand where we was at with it, and we're gonna air it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if it went down to somebody getting knocked out, nigga knock Cam out, that ain't coming out.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? If he got to a level, but if he hooping and hollering and fussing and man, and the bodyguards in between them, oh, that's that footage that's coming out at 5 that we want y'all to really see how crazy it went after. But nobody got hurt. We still was able to do the show, but we're gonna run that foot. But we ain't gonna run that right here. We're gonna run our podcast the way we run it. You know, we saw us put him out, but I'm gonna drop this clip to show y'all really how the shit went after he left. I'm quite sure some other shit went on because Adrien Broner is real cocky too.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I've been saying the whole while.
Right. So he left probably on a calm note in the beginning. He gave my little money. I'm gone. Thought about it. Acting a punk fool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. So I'm quite sure. We'll have to see.
I think it went like this too. Like my opinion, how it went. Like we wasn't expecting the nigga to be drunk. We really want to have a podcast with the nigga, but the nigga drunk, right? So we just gonna take advantage of it being drunk, not thinking he gonna do that, but we're gonna take advantage of him being drunk to get a viral moment.
We're gonna talk some shit.
We're gonna talk some shit.
Mayweather or something like that. Yeah.
And then you did that.
Right.
Because I was about to, because at first as a podcast, I was like, man, I ain't about to put a drunk nigga on this bitch. But when I think about what I just told you, I will do it for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shock value, bro. Like, this is just the world we in, bro. Like, yeah, man, everybody trying to go out with this shit.
That's why drink champs set their shit up the way it do. Take a shot, because before you know it, boom, niggas running their mouth and letting it all out. You know, a drunk mind, you know, a drunk person speak a sober mind when, you know, everything that's on his heart, however he feeling, he letting it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? He think about that later to where, damn, I was drunk, I wouldn't have said all that. You know what I'm saying? But since I was drunk, they tried to get him to act like, what's your relationship with Mayweather? He paused, you know, because he looked like he wanted to go somewhere, but he ended it with, I love him. I really love that dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of left it on that side, knowing like, oh, they trying to get something out of me, some information out of me. And after we couldn't get that out, you gotta go, man.
A lot of people who hate us loved us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who hate us, but they loved us. That's how it go. That's how it go.
I just think it's on both sides. You know, it run on the same spectrum. That's why they say there's a thin line between love and hate. I think it's on the same ball. It's just on the opposite side of it. Like, so a person that love you, you know, you get on the opposite side of it. I hate you. Just it's an emotion. You know what I'm saying?
But a person who on the bad end of that stick, they not believing that.
They don't have to believe it, you know what I'm saying? But mainly, like, it's the same. It's dealing with the same emotion. A good version of it versus a bad version of it. That's what make hate. That's what make it hate. It's almost like I got something about him that I like or love or whatever in him that we can't make it work or whatever like that, and it turns to hate. Like, I just think that that's how it is. Like, cause you know, people hate people that they don't even know sometimes. Like, you know, actually just because of his bravado. Like, you know, when he come around, like, it's certain little thing. Like, he got like a certain little, that nigga, see, he act too cocky. He come around, he think it's about him. Right. You want it to be about you. Like, you really love that in him, but you just can't pull it off. You know what I'm saying? So that same energy turns to hate for him because you can't do what he doing. He got the center of attention. He getting certain things. He popping his shit. You would love to do that, but you're not in position to do that.
No, I get it from that aspect. So that's why I be knowing, like, that's why it's good to have. That's why I'm like having a podcast, be conversating like how them niggas talk about this and then they talk about that, and they. Cause a lot of shit, bro, don't just have one aspect of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I do get that. I just be trying to just go hard so it makes sure that a nigga could think that I ain't tripping or saying some bullshit or I'm retarded just because you not privy of my aspect.
Right.
You, bro, there's something wrong with you because you didn't reach this level of thinking and saying nigga Gad's retarded. He intelligent, but he, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, that's you. You ain't reached this aspect. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because that's real shit that you just said about it, how the thin line. But a person who fucking in a relationship and they in love, deep love, and then they break it off, and then this person is treating them like they hate them, you cannot tell that person, when that person saying, why is he doing this to me? Because he loved you that much. No, he Lord. You see what I'm saying? That aspect not about to work with that person who was in the corner and depressed because they so hated by the person who once loved them. You're going to tell them, he only hates you that much because he loved you that much. They not going to roll with that aspect.
They don't, but if you ever heard my motto, I don't know if I spoke it on here, I said I think my wife loved me, like, you know what I'm saying? But if it was to break up, that love that she have for me or be a hate side, it'll be just as strong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's been my theory with it. Like, I just think that they're on the same lines. You just jump on the opposite side of it. As much as love as you have for me becomes that much hate you damn near got for me now because of whatever. I loved you that much. You fucked over me, and now, you know,
so it's
I
like
hate you.
It's like. If I love you so much that I want you to rise in life. You know what I'm saying? Everything about you, I want to be so great. I wish you eternity. I wish you you live for infinity. Right. And what you saying is if I start messing with a person, they start to hate me, they wish I died. Because that's what's farther away from the love, and I want you to live and I want you to prosper. So you thinking a person who love you that much, when they start to hate you, they want you to die?
Could be. I mean, maybe. I think
that's why I don't look at it like that.
I think it can go to that extreme, depending on how you hurt the person, how the person got hurt. If it wasn't a mutual understanding on like this ain't working and we came to a mutual agreement that I'm gonna go my way, you go your way, you know what I'm saying? But if it left on some hurt, bitter shit, you know what I'm saying? It's bound to feel like as much as I love you, as much as I hate
No,
you.
that's
Now.
real.
But on, like I said, on that podcast, that, you know, with Cameron Mace or whatever, they I just think that overall, you know what I'm saying, they handled it the way that it should have went. You know what I'm saying? I had been thinking that, you know, I had saw him do a podcast prior where Mace was kind of asking him like, "You all right? You good?" And they just laughing. Them niggas got sarcasm to the max, like you know what I'm saying. So they laughed for 5 minutes on this shit, but it was all the laughs was all about Dame. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't really know. You know, I hate to see it when it's like that when niggas be friends and have a certain kind of relationship. And now that we in the social media, you know, space where people come out and air out, you know, they differences when they're not having conversations when they partners. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have a personal issue with that, like because I wouldn't do that and I wouldn't want nobody to do me that we was once close, you know what I'm saying? And look like Dame and Cam is just like, you know, they both arrogant dudes. They both from Harlem, so they both pop they shit a certain kind of way. I feel like Cam is like, hey, bro, I'm not that little dude no more. I'm not your little man's. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm a grown man, and I want the same respect as a grown man, regardless of whatever you did for me or whatever relationship we had when I was younger. I need you to respect me for the man that I am today and what I've grown to. So you can't just go pop some shit about me and then don't think that I'm gonna respond to you because you consider quote unquote my big homie or dude that put me on. Just because you put me on don't mean that you can shit on me, dog me out, or little boy me at this grown age that I am right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's fair. So I think that Cam got a platform and you know he doing what he doing on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think Dame have a somewhat issue with that because he know that dude is in a position to kind of like he's in a winning space right now. And Dame feels like, damn, you shitting me down by thinking that I'm fucked up more than I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like where they've been at lately with the beef. You've been kind of like checking that out. It's been going on
Here and there,
for
yeah,
some
yeah.
months, like now, you know what I'm saying, back and forth, and I was listening to Cam speaking, about it on his solo show, something with Flea or something like that, talking with Flea, and he was kind of saying, where it all stemmed from was he said Dame called him and asked him, hey brother, is it all right if I talk about the shit that happened on stage with you and 50, where he tapped you on the pockets or whatever? He was like, felt like, yeah, go ahead. Ain't no thing. But he said when Dame spoke on it, he's talking about, man, you let a nigga tap you on the ass, like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, a big buff nigga come up and tap you on your ass. So he was just more like, nah, dog. Now you know what I'm saying? Now you playing with me in a way that, yeah, we pop shit, we shoot the shit, but like not to a level where it's trying to degrade me as the man I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it been back and forth with it. Like I say, from that stem off, Cam been going. Cam is petty too. So Cam did some shit with his son. You know, I know I guess your dad going through some shit right now. Look, you need some money. I'm gonna send you 5 racks. And Dame felt like, man, kids is off limit. How you feel about that, like side of it?
Oh yeah, it just to me, it make a statement like you think I'm a bitch ass nigga. Soul of that. No more, no less.
That's Dame take on it as well, man. Like you really playing me like I'm fucked up, but it goes back to what you were
No, I'm talking
saying.
about sold off the kids. Just trying to go to the kids and offer them money to come on your show. I'm just solely taking it as you must think that I'm a bitch ass nigga. No more, no less. That you tapping in with my kids. You serious, my nigga? I'm coming to see you. I'm coming wherever you at.
Right. Well, Cam offered. I mean, yeah, Cam offered him to come on the show. He said,
Damn.
yeah, Dan, you want to come on the show? We could talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? We could let it be known. But he wanted it on his platform.
Right, fucking right. We'll make some, cause like I say, man, I don't even take it to like, how niggas be like, man, he organic, man, he authentic, he vulnerable, and he'll show it. I just think, bro, none of that shit really mean that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's solely like views That shit overpower everything. The way to get the money overpowers everything. You see what I'm saying? If I don't even know if you may make me embarrassed on my own show, or I may make you embarrassed, but that's not even something to think about. What's thinking about and what's forefront in everybody's mind is how many views this bitch gonna do, how many M's this bitch gonna do, and how much do that calculate to?
Right.
Nigga not never crossing the nigga mind even how it would go. You see what I'm saying? So that's all. Nigga don't get fucking right. We want to do it on my show. Whatever, however you do it, this bitch gonna go viral. That's the only what's important.
So, Dame said he's the chairman of Revolt now. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, Cam, you work for me. You know, I run the show and I'm keeping your show on. You know, I ain't trying to take no money out your pocket, but you work for me now. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that he was popping on the Breakfast Club on the interview that he did. And he's just back in his bag, like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like
Got my teeth fit, my swagger right. Bitch, stop playing.
yeah, he had never lost.
It was
his
a
swag.
process,
Yeah,
nigga.
you never
do a
really-
process.
Yeah, he, you know, but like you say, you know, I'm vulnerable, bro. I don't mind showing that because I'm that confident in the guy I am. You know what I'm saying? Before it's the rumor of being broke, like y'all got me fucked up on broke. Like broke is like I don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think he came to the Breakfast Club to kind of, you know, make them understand or make the world understand, like, nah, it's a difference between what y'all consider broke and being broke. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not broke, but I just
I think the Breakfast Club was much needed, and I think it was solely on like just like personal with the Breakfast Club because that's where the viral moment first came at with like everybody. You didn't know Dame, nigga.
Chatty Patty and all
Yeah,
that.
you tapped in with the Breakfast Club that time when he was like, man, y'all workers. You know what I'm saying? So the whole boss CEO entrepreneur shit, that shit hit big in the black culture when Dame did that podcast. Like, man, nigga make you scratch your head.
Right.
I want to do what Dame talking about. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that person can't go broke, my nigga.
Yeah,
you
not
know,
him.
not
him.
that
Not
nigga.
the nigga that talk that shit. Yeah.
And that's why he had to double back. And when I do double back, I gotta come
stop.
and pop my
First stop.
shit.
First stop.
You see what I'm, that's what that was about.
Yeah, and it was. And he came there with vengeance. He came
Thanks.
there with, you been talking about me, and you been talking about me. And we need to address these things that y'all been talking about. And he
I
did
got
it.
my shit together. Now let's
You
go.
know, them you could tell that they're in a much growner state. We're doing what they're doing right now because, you know, the homosexual shit that he was throwing at Charlamagne, he kind of threw it at both of them, but he was mainly on Charlamagne about it. He was like, both of y'all really like, I think, is fucking homosexuals, like, you know. And but you know, they made it out of a joke perspective, but it's just some things, me myself, that I'm like, nah, you're not just gonna come up here and you know, put that on my name like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can't let you, you know, just do that. But I had to look at Charlotte, man, as being like, yeah, this dude kind of like do this shit, and he really, you know, good at what he do, that he could sit there with somebody and joke about certain things like that, you know what I'm saying? And he was popping his shit back at Dame, you know what I'm saying? You're broke, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You popping this shit.
I believe you're broke, you know what I'm saying? He said, that shit sound, he like on the type time you be on, that shit sound good, but at the end of the day, bro, you fucked up, like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is. But I know Dame don't have the money that he once had, but being broke, he don't give me broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all the shit that he's going through with the dental shit and all that, like, that's not no cheap shit. The ranch ain't no cheap spot. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that he posts don't look like he really fucked up to the level where people would say that's considered broke. I would love to be Dame broke any day. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you call him broke, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what his real financial status is, but it don't look like he fucked up like that. You know what I'm saying? The way that people putting it out there. And I guess it's because he the type nigga that pop his shit so major, like, to a level where you should be a billionaire.
Right.
You should be on billionaire status the way you talk, you know what I'm saying? But out of all the people, what he did today, I mean, you know, what I saw today, he was just kind of letting them know, like, you know, if a nigga give you 100, you say you're a billionaire, but if you get a loan for 180 million, I don't have no debt. Who really more, you know what I'm saying? They still on the side of, you're a billionaire, but you're like, you're in debt to somebody, you still owe somebody money, you're working, you gotta pay these people back. That's not really your money. Like, if you're a billionaire, you shouldn't have to borrow 180 million. But I
Shit.
heard that's what he said. That's what Dame think. Dame was like, but I say I'm listening to him, but there was a part of my mind
Yeah,
that
it is true. At the same time, think about it. That is true. That is true. I wouldn't have to use, and even say, man, you could use the bank money. I wouldn't need the bank money. All the profit would be for me at the end if I do it with my own money and I got full control. You're right. If I got B's, I shouldn't need nothing below B's.
Right.
If I ain't got B's, if I won't get, I should get loans for trillions and gazillions.
Right.
If I need some loans, I shouldn't need no loans other than the B's that I got. It just don't make sense.
I think he was subliminally. Some of the shots that he was shooting wasn't directly for the Breakfast Club people. It was like at Jay-Z as well.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm talking
So he was
about.
bringing that out, like, because, you know, they had to get money, PP loans,
Oh, that's
and
what I'm
things
talking
like
about,
that
for
to
sure,
keep
for sure.
Rock Nation running. And he like, if a nigga a billionaire, you know what I'm saying? Because they're speaking from billionaire status. Y'all like to holler, oh, he a billionaire, but why is he getting, you know, loaning money? Or why is he selling all property? Why niggas got to do certain things if they supposed to be strong
Right.
as they
You ain't
say
got to
they
do
are?
nothing but spend.
Yeah.
That's
Real
all you got to
talk.
do is spend.
Yeah.
You want 10 more rooms? Spend. You ain't got to make nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got bees. You don't need to make nothing to add on this fucking house for another block.
Right.
You got bees.
Yeah, you don't
Just
need to-
spend.
Right.
You don't need no loan. You got bees. You can wrap this bitch to 3 more blocks. You know what I'm saying? You got bees.
Right.
You don't need to wait no get no approval.
Right.
So I do. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, but you know, if you come up with the science of like, I don't spend my money, I spend their money. then-
Fuck
then-
no. You got bees, dog.
Yeah,
Fuck no.
but
Nah.
listen what I'm saying.
We ain't on it.
I'm borrowing against my own money. I'm not using my liquid cash, but I'm using yours. So I can always pay it off if it come down to it, but I'm taking your money to do whatever I need to do.
It's kinda the same,
It's kinda-
though.
But if I have to, I might can invest it to a level where it pays you off within itself, and I use your money to do it, not my own. I took a risk with your money, not my own.
Got bees.
So what? I want to
Ain't
keep.
no risk.
I want to keep my bees.
Fucking risk you got. You got bees.
I know I want to keep them. You know, so I don't know. I think it's all a mindset of what works.
But that's
for,
what you know. What it is.
What
Don?
works for you,
It's
bro.
mainly this, bro, on both sides. Like you see, like we do the podcast together, bro. Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Been doing this shit a minute. It ain't gonna be a minute. So just speaking, I ain't even gonna put that on. Just say two people. Just say two people was doing something, and the moment that they separate, they only gonna get judged against amongst each other. You see what I'm saying? So depending on who go up, the other one broke because you're not up more than that one.
Right.
And that's all that is, bro. When he was like, he broke, why he ain't got bees? Nigga calling him broke because you ain't got what Jay-Z got. That's basically it, bro.
Right.
That nigga, the like that, I see that nigga live. Boy, every nigga that I know in the state of Louisiana would swap their life with Damon Davis.
Right.
From
I agree.
from what I look and see at him, shit.
Yeah, I would agree. You know, I would agree. You know what I'm saying? I just think when you get the more money you get, you do get more problems, and you got to learn how to keep that money. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that you just get it and it's just got. I think you got to find a way to sustain that level of money, and it comes with investment and spending a lot of money to keep that money. You know what I'm saying?
And I
moving a
think
certain
niggas
way.
don't plan ahead, bro. You getting it right now. You know, you gotta if something you doing right now, because we gonna get to evolving, because that's what they gotta do. We gonna get into that shit. But if you getting a lot of money right now, and you doing something, bro, and you going to buy all kind of shit, you gotta first like come to to your senses to know what you doing. Is this shit gonna last another 3-4 years?
Right.
Cause you might fucking just have something that's like some
Momentarily.
t-shirts that's just going
Momentarily.
stupid right now for these 8 months, and you done hit so much, but every time you done hit so much, you went and bought that Benz, you went and bought that house, you went and did that. You see what I'm saying? And then a year from now, you don't even got that business no more, but you still got all these
You're in
fucking
debt to that.
You see what I'm saying? So I think that's what be happening, man. They just be getting shit as they go and don't even know how their business is gonna be 5 years. They don't even care.
That's why a lot of them.
I wonder if that's a bad thing though.
It is a bad thing because I think the ultimate goal is to build a business up and then sell it. I just think that you build it up to a certain level before you go into that part of like, nah, it's not. Like, that become your headache. I built it up, I made a certain amount of money, and I cashed out on it. Go ahead, I'm going off into doing something else because you a lot of this shit don't have the lifespans of some things like a polo or whatever may have, like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people build these businesses up to a certain level, make a certain amount of money, and then sell it and make buku money off it. Same way they did with vitamin water, Coke. You know what I'm saying? Let me buy that out you. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna run it from here, like.
So
You know?
something wrong with somebody like we gonna do it as long as we could do it, and when we can't, we can't.
I think that I just think that that's the
Like a
nature of business. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I get to a level to
No,
where
that's what I'm saying. I think I thought you was like deflecting that person when I was saying like you like that's wrong if a nigga do it like that. Your business ain't lasting. So I was saying like, can a person just be like, fuck it, man? When it run out and that bitch stop working, then that bitch stop working.
No, I'm saying like I understand that those things do happen, but for to keep it going, you got to keep evolving or keep like making it special to
So
keep
that's
going.
what you're saying. A person shouldn't have that mind frame saying it's just fuck it when they
No,
go.
it ain't. You know, you should be trying to like you built it. You know, you could do it. Like, you know, my mindset is like if I did it once, I could do it again. Like that's just what I believe. Like I would have to be totally proven that I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give it the effort of saying like I can keep this shit going or you know or reinvent it and bring
I
it
don't think
back.
that's true. Me, I don't. Certain things. I'm not gonna say
I'm just saying
certain things. I'm gonna
things.
say
Yeah,
certain
I would
things.
say certain things too. Not all things, but they got certain things. It's like I know if I got a brand of something that's dated, I can't sell you this no more. So if I'm gonna keep it going to some level,
I wasn't even about to say that, but I'm glad you said that. 'Cause that's a part of the evolving shit that we gonna get into. Cause I'm glad you said that, like, cause you made an example of one of the ones that you know it don't work like that.
yeah, that shit out of date. That shit out of style.
That's one of the ones I can't do again.
Yeah, that's a wrap on that. Like, so
I'm glad you said
if
that.
I'm gonna keep this a company, I gotta bring it out with the newest things. I gotta make it back hot, like, you know, some form of fashion. So that's why, you know, fuck my ideas. I need to get new designers, people that can bring in with the, you know, the newest way people wear shit and what they into. Cause I can have a dated mindset on what was dope to me, but that ain't what's selling no more. You know what I'm saying? So I have to gravitate to new designers and people with new ideas to keep my shit fresh to going. Other than that, you need to, if somebody want to buy it, sell it, and move on to something that you know could be as creative in. You know what I'm saying? That space. Sometimes you might have to take a step back. Don't be on the scene. Like this ain't nothing I put my face on.
I want you explaining some good shit, but I want you to know like that. I'm hearing you, but I want you to know that. Well, I want to ask you if like evolving with time and evolving as a person is different. Cause I want you to know that. Cause you was making a good point, but I think you was mixing that right there.
Evolving and in time, meaning like when you say evolving in time, meaning like
Evolving with time and evolving as a person is different. Cause you was mixing it a little. Cause like if a nigga say evolving with time, that was the shit that you had said, man, we know this shit might be outdated, right? But it could work if a nigga like, man, I'm evolving as a person. I won't quit smoking. So if I stop smoking blacks for 2 days, I know I can stop smoking for 4 days. You see what I'm saying? Like if I can stop smoking for 4 days, it'll work. It could work like that. You see what I'm saying? But it won't work the other way because that's evolving with time. You're trying to do is selling that outdated shit. You can't do that. That ain't gonna work.
Right, because that's dealing with. I guess it's because it's a product. Like
that's why I want. That's why I wanted to let you know a product and a person is kind of a little.
Yeah, but a person could evolve in time, like the person, right? And what you evolving in, the stuff that you may have might not be something that you don't see it that way. That look too that look too youthful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't match who I am. Like I want to switch it up. I want to go another route because I'm evolving as a person. Yeah, it's making some money, but I want to make either I'm gonna add on. I need to start wearing. I need to make suits now because I'm into this. So I need almost like the evolving a polo. Polo started from shirts, t-shirts, this and that. Now you got dress clothes, golf clothes. Like just it evolved into bitch. We in every lane that we could possibly be in. But that's also that person evolving as a person. Would you agree? That I got my products to evolve as well. You understand what I'm saying? As I'm evolving as a person, I'm dipping into different ventures with clothes or whatever may be the case since we're talking about clothes. So now I'm gonna do suits, I'm gonna do ties, I'm doing draws, I'm just going a whole nother route that I was going with the way I started. So I'm evolving, but I'm adding more things to where I make money at. Like, you know what I'm saying? I sell these suits for $1,500. Like, that's a bigger lick than I sell a polo shirt for $98 or $200. You know what I'm saying?
But them suits ain't dated though, right?
Nah, the suits are evolving with you as the person. You buying into the suits of what's
that's what matter.
modern, what's modern on what people wearing. They like this shit tailor cut like a certain kind of way, and you going that route. But I'm just saying, as I'm evolving as the person, I want to get into bigger things. I want to do suits now. I want to do shoes. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to take this brand from, I know we started off as t-shirts, but now we done went into, now we doing suits and shit now. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another, that's a evolving in time as the person too. I don't even wear t-shirts and shit like that. I'm more business shit.
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so
it's making it go hand in hand. You only evolving in time because you're evolving as a person. Now I get what you're trying to.
So I'm
you
saying,
would say some shit like that, dog. All people say you would. That shit make a hell of a sense, son. But you would think of that shit, son. That's true, son. That's hell of a truth. That's hell of a truth, son. You kind of like knock with everything I was saying.
I was just because you were trying to say it gotta come one or the other. I mean, it is two different things. But don't get me wrong, they are two different things. Some people evolve as a person and don't know how to evolve their business to elevate what they evolving as the person either. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do to get to the next level. I don't know how to get out of these t-shirts because I've been making money with that, but I don't know how to add or as I'm growing. They don't know how to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So time is changing and you need to be getting into some other ventures as well. You need to be, how Dame like to say, you got to create verticals.
Right.
I need some more things going up with me, you know what I'm saying, as well. Like, and I need to start planting seeds other places so I can get all this shit to start growing, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. Cause I'm glad you even said that. I could be wrong on what I say. I respect that on what you said. Cause sometimes, bro, you could be. Sometimes you could be evolving as a person and not evolving in time, and vice versa. You can evolve with time, but not evolving as a person.
Right.
And I think,
I think more people go through that stage right there. Time is evolving, time is moving on, but they're not evolving as a person.
They evolving with the time, but they're not evolving as a person.
Right. They got people like that.
And
then people look at those type of people and say, dude, like kind of stuck in time. Like he kind of...
And the nigga argue you back that they not.
They're not because they don't
evolving.
See it. Yeah.
You evolving with the time.
So listen.
That's crazy.
Let me give you a good example of evolving with the time but not evolving as the person. You wore all the hottest shit as a young dude, right? Now you 50 years old. All the young boys wearing whatever, you know, these jeans, sparkles on it, you know, diamonds on it, all kind of like stuff. You haven't evolved in time. You just keep evolving with time, but you're not evolving as the person because now you're a 55-year-old man looking like a 19-year-old. And people be looking at you like, man, that nigga be still trying to act young.
Hold on,
So he's not evolving as a man, he's evolving with time, meaning like the times have changed. So we don't wear polo and this and that. We wear designer, other little shirts, like little hip hop shirts that came out, and it just keep. That's his new style. Like whatever that style is in that time, that's how that person dressed. But he's not evolved. He's like, it's almost look outdated as an older man. You be like, that old man wearing some young people clothes. It look funny a little bit. You got a white beard and you dress like your 19-year-old son. You know what I'm saying? It look kind of funny, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, he's not evolving in time. Like, you know, he's not evolving as the man, but he is evolving with time because he's wearing the shit that they wearing this time. But he's not evolving as the man. He's not wearing clothes that complement his age, if that makes sense. And could that just because of his preference? But it look funny a lot.
Yeah, I can't give you this one. I can't give you this one.
But listen to the female. It's like, you hear this a lot of times where they be like, the bitch dressing like she... You know, like the girls will dress a provocative way for us young girls. They got stomachs out, woo. This chick done had 4 or 5 babies. She 50 years old, but she's still trying to put on some of the same shit. And they be like, T, they be a joke, like in a way. I see you, T, they trying to look like them. But it don't really, it's a rib in a way to the girls, because you can see them talk about her when she walk off like, that T just ain't growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's still trying to be on a level that we own when she should be evolving to that and not trying to do the same thing or being or dressing the way we dress.
I get what you're trying to
It
say,
don't
but
look
your
good.
points, even your points from male to female is a little different. Because the male shit is more like a nigga saying like you following the trend. But see, on the female side, it's like nah, you wearing them booty shorts and all that. You doing unladylike shit. Not that you dressing like the younger people. No, niggas saying Tita because you wearing shit that's not ladylike.
Right, I can feel you on that.
So that's a little different.
Yeah, I guess I'm just judging the how I look.
And Big Brother, the dude, that's why I say I can't give you this one because he really, I wouldn't say that's evolving or not. He just wearing trendy. He vibing with the trendy shit that's coming out. So yeah. I can't give you that one, bitch. I can't give you that one. And the reason why, because I'm trying to see like another example. Your example gonna be different than
this. How I look at somebody evolving in time. I'm a dude that I wear some of the things that some young people wear, but then some things I'm like that look too fucking like childish. It look like it's for a kid. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I wear they wearing these little crop hoodies or whatever like that. That bitch a little jazzy. I know how to wear it where I still look older with it. I don't look young. You might see me wear something with a dive hat and flip the little thing where it still look like he still look grown, but
right.
he understand the trend. But I'm talking about a person that's dressing like he got the pants, the shirt, the little shoes they wear. It look funny to me because it look like damn that nigga look too old to be dressing like that. You know what I'm saying? He dressed like these kids.
No, what you're saying is true. But I'm just saying I can't. When I was saying I can't give you that, I don't put that in the rim of category. Because he can still be evolving as a man. Right.
He just like to stay in the
with
style,
the trend.
In the trend. Yeah.
A more. You're right. Like an example of a. Oh, I think what you're trying to say is a nigga.
His activity is acting like a young
This
dude.
nigga was a rapper when he was 19. And nigga cold-blooded. And that's what was the time. He had hot records. He was doing this and he was doing that. They knew him from that. He went to jail or whatever. It's years later, he got out, he got married, and his wife do real estate, and she got a woo for him to where she could turn him onto this real estate. And that's what they do now, this real estate shit booming, because this the time right now. Real estate, everybody getting new houses. Bitch, get you a duplex. Bitch, you know when you go about skipping everybody, bitch, you talking to Leonard, everybody talking about apartments. Yeah, so right. You know this was going on right now.
Especially for our age.
So your wife telling the nigga this was popping. You don't want to fuck with that. You want to go back and rap. See, you not. That's the example.
That's a good one. That's a great one. That's a great one. That's actually the right thing, the right setting to be in. Like meaning, like you still trying to do something that you once did. It's like you involved with something that you did when you was young.
Right.
I mean, you're not evolving as the man right now because you still trying to be. You really still trying to be the 19-year-old dude that you once was, or think that you still got it the same way that you had it at 19 years old. And that's
niggas that keep trying to keep. That's sad. That's sad,
bro.
Niggas keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing. Right. And that just was an example, but it's a lot of shit when niggas come back to that, like, damn, bro, like, no, they ain't what it is, bro. This right here popping today.
That's even the ones that go back to the block and still try to be the dude that was the dude when he was on the block. When I used to be on the block and them little dudes looking at him like, man, Pops, Pops, Unc, whatever they gonna call you, like, man, you gonna have to sit down on a minute because that shit don't roll like that. All the way you run it and the way you run out, it don't go like that no more around here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's like a dude that haven't evolved in time as well because you kind of still stuck in your old ways that you haven't, matured a game from. Like, you know what I'm saying? You stuck there.
And I don't think
that's sad too.
No, that is. That is.
You be like, man, that nigga be out here with all them little boys hanging on the porch. He doing everything that they doing, and he just should be doing something else with his life. He too old to be still out here with these little boys.
Right. Most niggas who do that, they use that as an advantage. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like I could be one up on the niggas that's below me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not evolving. I'm evolving because I'm smarter than them, so I'm evolving by nature. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm becoming an adult, and these niggas 17 and 18 years old. So I don't want evolving to what me and them evolving to some grown man. You welding, you're going here, you're doing all this grown man shit. When I could just sit on the porch and sell them little niggas weed and pills. I'm evolving from what them young niggas doing today.
Yeah, and what they don't know that I'm doing.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's game, but it's still sad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just be like, man, you still out here with them. You know, you still taking penitentiary
Nigga justify
chances.
that bitch.
Yeah, but you taking the chances of what you're doing still can get you incarcerated, still get you set back, still get you killed. You haven't grew mentally to know that, man, I'm out here doing some shit that could cost me my life, like, you know, way faster than the other shit that, you know what I'm saying, I should probably be involved with at being this age. Like,
No,
you know what I'm
real
saying?
shit.
You know, and I'm much slower than I was.
Thank you faster. Thank you faster.
You know, on the last podcast, bro, that we had, you know what I'm saying? You know, we was talking about the dude, what his name, Charlie Kirk, and you know, there was a part that I didn't bring up, you know what I'm saying, or that we didn't get to. I ain't gonna say I didn't bring it up, we just didn't get to it. So I want to kind of speak on it now because at first it wasn't making headline news and things of that nature. It's about the young man that got, you know, on a Mississippi, I think that's Delta University College, where he was hung.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But, you know, I wanted to speak on that because it's ironic that this young man, a black man, got hung on the college campus and the Charlie Kirk dude got shot on the college campus. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know if that was like a statement that was being made because just looking at the picture of the young man, he looked at wide-eyed. He looked at, you know, listening to what his mother said about him being, you know, excited about starting his freshman year, things of that nature. It sounded like maybe a good kid, you know, and for, you know, according to the dean of the school or whatever, when they spoke, they said that they didn't see no foul play, as if this guy just hung himself from the tree. And I didn't feel that. I don't think, you know, dude, I mean, you know, they commit suicide. They do different things if they're going through some stress, but hanging from a tree a week after Charlie, you know, Kirk was shot on the campus, like, you know what I'm saying, and then it's in the state of Mississippi. Well, we know, you know, Klansmen still roam and still a part of, like, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't take that as foul play. I mean, you know, I took it as foul play. Like they said, it wasn't no foul play, but I can't see this young man hanging himself from a tree. That was almost like a statement that was being made, and it sounded like it's a cover up. You know what I'm saying, brother? The shit is disheartening because you know that dude Charlie got killed by a white man. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. I know his rhetoric and what he advocate for. You know, touch people emotionally a certain way that they might go out and commit acts to stand for what he kind of believed into a certain level, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that young man was a victim of some redneck person that's racist that felt like, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna make a statement, you know what I'm saying, in the name of Charlie, like, you know what I'm saying? I think the school is doing a cover up. That's just my opinion, and that's what I feel about it. That's what I think, you know.
Right. If he didn't do it himself, like it would have had like a lot of shit leading that it had a lot of other people. Like how could other people get a nigga way up there and shit?
It's when you doing a cover up, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying. I think the school got enough of cameras everywhere, all over, to where somebody should be detected. And I think once they do an investigation, they will probably see that it's something else. I just don't think that kid climbed up a tree, hung himself from a noose, like, and just jumped and hung himself, you know, just like that. But I do think that, you know, people can go do things, you know, like, depending on how it's set up or whatever may be the case, you know what I'm saying? You grab this kid, you put a noose around his neck, you throw the rope up here, you couple of men. You know what I'm saying?
So like he ain't really just hung from that bit. He was already dead. You just put him in that position. You saying?
No, I'm saying even if either way, it could have went either way. They could have killed him and then did him that, or they could have just put the noose around his neck and hung him and let him suffer and die.
Oh,
that way.
right. Like we didn't have to go up the tree and all
Yeah,
that.
we
I
could
see what
throw,
you're
we
saying.
could throw,
Yeah.
we could throw that shit up there, pull it down, and you know what I'm saying.
And as you go, we pull down,
yeah,
you go up.
Yeah, and once we got you to a level where you hung at, just keep, you know, making the
Looping
rope
that
like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like tying that bitch up a little way where it get rigged up there and you leave you like that. You know, never know. You know what I'm saying? The kid, I don't know. I didn't see the setting.
How long it was?
A day, I guess.
They found him?
Yeah, it was like, I guess it happened that night and they found him that morning. You know what I'm saying?
So you nigga not going with if it wasn't no foul play.
Nah,
Yeah.
I just don't believe that young man. I
He
understand.
was excited to go.
Listen, I understand we deal with mental issues. We deal with stress, things of that area, and I understand we deal with suicide. But that's just not the typical way of people just directly committing suicide. If you're in jail, something like that, you might hang yourself due to whatever may be the case, but I just, on the college campus, Mississippi, Delta University.
They known for nooses and all that
Yeah,
shit.
that's just the area for that. Like, meaning like that type of activity has been always known for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just to say that this kid was found that way and they saying they didn't see any foul play, I'm not, but you got to understand the school gonna make it like it wasn't foul play because they don't want like I'm talking about they found this kid, they cut class for a minute and the next day we back on the class. We didn't see nothing like they don't want to stop the program, like, you know what I'm saying? And right. So we hurry up and end with the foul.
You gonna
play.
minimize all the whoop.
Yeah. He did it himself. So you trying to like keep it to a level, the program go along as it normally goes.
Press.
Yeah, we don't want no press. Like, look, I'm gonna tell y'all about it, but we didn't detect no foul play in this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody did nothing to him. He did pretty much he did it to himself. You know what I'm saying?
See them type of crimes right there with a nigga siblings and shit like that. Nigga don't want no justice from the police or from the justice system.
Right.
It's
because it's a hate crime.
That's what I'm looking for.
Facts.
It's a hate crime. It wasn't. It could also be a crime of passion as well because of how you feel. About that particular race of people that you want to, like I say, make a statement. But it's for surely a hate crime that I feel like was committed. And it's just fucked up that we're in 2025 and we still hearing that a black man was hanging from a tree. You know what I'm saying? It's like I go to show you how we're not far away from that mentality of people. But they quick to tell me slavery is no more, get over it. Man, it's 2025. Fuck you mean, get over it? Like, and it's still going on today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just doing this shit another way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not lynchings like every day, but fuck, you know what I'm saying? We still experiencing this shit in this day and time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my kids, my fucking grandkid, you know what I'm saying? It's in her time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? To say the shit's supposed to be so far behind us, like, the way that they make it to be. And it's just fucked up and it's sad, man. So my condolences to that young man's family, and I pray that they do get justice, you know what I'm saying, overall out of that, because I couldn't fathom that in my mind to say, you know what I'm saying, if it was one of mine.
Mama or daddy for sure. Like, man, my son went out like on some getting hung from by these bitches. It's just like making a different type of statement. Like all the shit that I try to protect my son from in these treacherous neighborhoods and environments, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this shit hard working, man, when no scholarships or no intuitions being paid. It's out of pocket. Mom and daddy going to work hard so my son can have a different way of life, you know what I'm saying? This shit don't just come by no black person, I'm talking about a house like this, every here and there you might get a household to go to college, but this ain't no regular shit, you know what I'm saying? And man, for my son to go like that, that's I saved him from the shit that I was supposed to save him from.
I don't know his lifestyle. I don't know if he come from a suburban neighborhood or hood.
Just the age of him. He don't have to. I'm just saying.
Dangerous. Yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying the age of him.
Right.
Let me know the age of your parents, and they went through. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
they went through something, and just to you know what I'm saying, that age bracket do come with like. It's wilder, like, the activity of average 21-year-old, whatever, depending on the neighborhoods that they come in. Because them same kids can go to a party and still get caught up and shot and killed. And they just going to a regular, house birthday party or whatever. Like, you could get in the mix of the wrong crowd, not even hanging with the wrong crowd, just by trying to enjoy yourself at the spot that's popping. So you avoid this type of stuff to get, hung on the tree. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're looking like, wow, I thought he escaped.
Yeah, right.
You're going to college?
That's what I'm saying.
You're excited about it? Oh, yeah, man, it's good. You know what I'm saying, man?
People did a good job. I feel like they did a good job. Give them a pat on the back. If your son 21, man, I'm talking about, that's like a 35 piece on up. You got your son 21, you got to be 35 and on up. So I know you went through some poverty. No matter who the fuck you is. You got friends. You got people that you can relate.
Something that you can relate to it. Yeah.
To know I need to send my son to college.
There's an accomplishment.
And this shit didn't happen like that to that man. So salute to them people.
What's the mindset of other black people that go to that college? What would you think? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as you were being a parent, if you was a parent, happened, and you got a kid that go there.
Nigga, nigga definitely feel it like we gotta take him out for sure.
Yeah, you got to transfer. Huh?
You gotta transfer.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't be subject to this happening again and it be my child. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just knowing there's this type of shit going on over here. Not that it might even strike it, in the same spot again, but ultimately just knowing that it happened, I got to get him out this environment. Period. Because it evidently is unsafe. And then for y'all to not, really fully investigate. It's no way you could have just no foul play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like you need a little bit more investigation time.
I said that fast. Look, I said that fast because that's more logic to when in a setting like this. Well, not logic when I be saying like that shit sound good. So I just said some sound good shit, just answering fast. When I said, that's a for sure gotta go. We leaving the school. I said that kind of fast, just running it right here. That was more like a sound good type deal. You know what I'm saying? Because I know at heart, I'm the type of nigga. I know really, at heart, I'm a nigga like, yeah, to shoot at the skating range, they gotta shoot out anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
They can have a hanging anywhere and they hunting down young black boys. Like,
yeah,
that's strong.
Like, that could happen in college, not just in Mississippi. That can happen anywhere. I could get my son to another college in Alabama, and they can have 5 next week. I know I'm really that nigga to think like that, so I don't even know if I'll just take him out of school on the strength of that. I'm just being all the way honest. I know that's me at heart.
Yeah, I get you. I'm thinking more like, that state is known for that, like. And
it making me see him with my real eyes now, so I might get the fuck, because I'm already thinking that stay for that, and I'm really, really witnessing it with my own eyes.
And something
now.
just happened.
So that might be enough for the slide, huh?
Transfer you. Yeah, I just don't want the stress of it, or I don't even want so it's past my stress. It's the stress of my kid.
No, for sure.
Scared to, you know what I'm saying? Like you should be worried about studying, or getting your education or enjoying college, like the college thing. Oh, I'm gonna go out at night. Them boys be spinning around like so what they did. I'm gonna get y'all out this environment. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that like fuck if I'm not scared. You know what I'm saying? I just think you being in that environment will put you in a certain kind of mindset of like, I got to keep my eyes open. When we walk, we got to watch 4, 5 of us. Like, we damn near going back to slavery. Like, the mindset of it, of trying not to get lynched, like, type of concept.
Nah, I don't think sometimes, bro, you be saying shit and that shit be hitting like different places. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even be knowing. Because what you said just now, you were like, I ain't scared, nigga. You shouldn't be scared. I'm thinking about that shit like with my son, dog. I'm like, damn, that shit really don't work like that, huh, dog?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I want, like, I just feel like if I ain't scared, nigga, I'm talking to you in a way that you supposed to believe me to where if you is scared, you supposed to become not scared, but that don't work like that, dog.
I'm in this environment.
You playing linebacker, man. I don't give a fuck how big that dude is. Get your ass back there, man. He's soft. Get back there.
I want to believe you, Daddy.
Yeah, right.
I want to believe you.
Ain't that easy, though, Daddy?
But I got to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's easier said than you hear people say that? It's easier said than done? I hear you, but it ain't as easy as you saying. And I want to make you proud.
Right.
But I got to, that
nigga big in front of me.
That nigga, that pop that you saw, that put a little fear in me that you can't get out of me right now.
By just saying,
by saying that, nah, he ain't soft like you think, pops, because that fucking push hurt my back, like, you know what I'm saying? So I hear what you're saying.
That nigga hurt my heart, dog. That nigga. We was in practice yesterday, dog, and I know how rough that nigga is, bro. He talk that shit, and my son come around, you gonna know he rough and he terrible. Mm-hmm. But I always tell him, I know how this shit go, bro. Like, growing up in them fucking, playing park ball when a nigga was young and shit, and then, you and your little clique think you the hardest nigga, but you fucking around and run across a little crew at Harrell, them niggas, they rough.
They got their shit together, right?
They gonna fuck over your little kid, and you try to warn your kid, like, you is rough around the edges, nigga, but I'm telling you, they got some little nigga that tag on me, boy,
They're a different breed. Yeah, they're a different breed of
They
it.
just
Like,
different.
They come up a different way. Like, yeah.
And you got to be ready for that.
Right.
And he seen some of that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It was a big dude, some that little scrimmage. And that nigga aggressive, super aggressive. Man, that big dude kept coming. I took a little stroll around the park and looking at him, I came back. That nigga was on the smaller man. That nigga didn't shift to the smaller man. I said, damn, man, he must be getting the best of me. Nigga, like, I don't want to keep, I'm getting him sometime, and he getting me sometime, but he getting the best of me more, and I don't want to keep going through this. Let me get on the little smaller man for a few, because I don't want to keep going through this shit. But as I seen that he did that, I heard him ran over. That boy, I know you tripping. Boy, you didn't move. I come wave.
Right.
What you on him for? But it's the shit that you saying, like, nah, Dan, everybody keep going.
I hear what you saying. You ain't out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, easily said than done. I totally get it, bro.
Nah, that's facts. Real shit, dog. Real shit. Nah, for sure. I don't even know where we was at. Actually, just took a nigga to right there.
Nah, we was just talking about the kids, bro. And we was talking about, putting your kid in a situation that might not be.
From the
they're
school.
dealing with stress
from
and
the
they're
school
dealing with certain things like that you might can't.
So you'll remove them. You'll remove them.
Yeah,
for
I
that,
just
huh?
remove them from for their own peace. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have you in an environment that you concerned about.
See, now we got to do this. We gonna get off. I know you got to want to go. We gonna do this, and we gonna end them with this.
Mm-hmm.
If you was a Thanks. I got you, baby.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real talk. We just said we thinking alike.
Right.
And we gonna get off with this. You gotta be long-winded about it. But if you was a white father,
mm-hmm.
would you still be on the same type of time as we were just saying about the black dudes on some retaliation from your son? Like, you was a white father, would you go through the thing like, I might need to remove my son because these black dudes might have retaliations against the white boys?
That's a possibility, but I don't think I would be thinking.
Not as fast as
not
that.
as fast as I am to remove my black kid. That something happened to a black kid. Retaliation is something that I would have to be like, what if they? That's like a hypothetical. But in this situation, this actually happened. So we know that this is what's going on. Like, we don't even know if retaliation is something that's gonna really, play out. But we know for sure they're doing this, and we don't know who might be the next. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would be looking at that. Like,
nah, real shit. That's what it is, man. This was a good one right here, man. We was in the parking lot tonight, man. I'm talking about all black with the choppers cocked tonight, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
that
Lord.
was real raw shit, man. And so you gonna get, man, podcast, medicine, audio, dope, man. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, man, I go by Gator Psychiatrist.
I'm Mr. Meaner the Motivator, brother.
You already know what to watch.
Man, watch this, don't watch that other shit.
Yeah.